Hey guys, and welcome to Tnashi's Movie News, and this video is not gonna be that long, hopefully. There's a few things I want to talk about, and there's definitely something you're gonna want to pay attention to at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and get started with the box office recap. So coming in at number one, big surprise, The Jungle Book. What may have been a surprise was just how much it made at 103.5 million. Wow, breaking records in April. And this seems like this is the year for breaking records. Good and bad. But anyway, coming in at number two was Barbershop, The Next Cut at 20.2 million. Coming in at number three was The Boss at 10.1 million. Coming in at number four was Batman v Superman with 9 million. And number five is Zootopia at 8.2 million. So, like I said, good news for Jungle Book. Hey, Zootopia is still in top 5. Pretty good. You know, Batman v Superman still in the top 5. I know a lot of people crapping on it, but cool. I expected Barbershop to do pretty well. Also, but I wasn't quite sure how The Boss would fare out, so that's interesting. Now, going on for my predictions for this coming week. The only big release I can think of is The Huntsman Winter's War. So with that being said, number one will still be The Jungle Book. Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Number two, I'll say it's The Huntsman Winter's War. I'm not completely convinced of that, but I'll say it's number two. Number three, I'm going to go with The Barbershop. Number four, this gets tough. I'm going to say number four. That's hard. I'm going to say Batman v Superman, and I'm going to stick Zootopia at number 5. I still think The Boss is going to drop off. Probably not, but I don't know. That's where my head is at. So let's go ahead and move on to some movie news. First up, Jumanji apparently has a new lead actor. Dwayne Johnson has set up to be part of this remake, and he confirmed it on Twitter. He said it's official and working on edging up an already very good script with my team. Up next is meeting with our producer and director. Shooting starts this fall. Promise to deliver something cool and special and not screw the whole damn thing up. So what do I think about that? Well, I remember Jumanji. It was actually a really entertaining movie, and it had somewhat, not really a spin-off, but it had a similar movie come out years later, Zathura, which was directed by Jon Favreau, I believe. And thing about Jumanji, you had Christian Dunst, which is someone I had a crush on. You had, Robin Williams, and I really like Robin Williams. I miss him. So this is one of those movies where it's like, for the Robin Williams type reasoning, why would you tackle it? You come from that mindset. Why would you tackle this movie? But I think it is about time that it does have a remake. They have advanced very far in technology, so they could have some cool concepts going with it, and it could just be entertaining. So I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. And as I said before, there's no real bad remake. Like, you can't have a remake completely ruin the first film. If the remake is bad, you still got the first film. So having a remake is fine. It doesn't bother me. And other news for Spider-Man, Robert Downey Jr. As Iron Man will be joining Tom Holland in the upcoming Spider-Man movie. This is really cool news to hear. Kind of expected something like that to happen, given what little I've seen of Civil War. So that's all cool. But the bad thing is, of course, Michael Keaton has now left the project. So yeah, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. I was personally looking forward to Michael Keaton. I think he could have brought something really cool as the Vulture, but at least we got Iron Man. Also in the road of Robert Downey Jr., he's been talking about Sherlock 3. And during an interview with Shortlist, he said that we're talking about it right now. Now I can't wait. I know Guy Ritchie loves me as much as I love him, and he damn well should. When we're making those Sherlock movies, it is off the hook. We'll attempt to make one this year. It really is a big deal to go and do those movies. I'm tired all the time, but I'm excited about it. So honestly, I really hope they actually get this rolling. They've talked about it numerous times. I am looking forward to it. I do want to see it. I'm a bit tired of waiting. So hopefully we can get done. A lot of people don't like the second movie. They like the first one, but they don't like the second one. I like both, but I actually like the second one quite a bit because I liked Moriarty. But that's just me. So moving on to Fast and the Furious, we have a poster here. Not much else going on for the film, but the poster I wanted to talk about real quick because it seems like a simple thing. It has the little tagline, "New Roads Ahead." You see him, Vin Diesel, kind of looking out, what have you, by his car. I don't know, for me, because of the impact of 7, this brings kind of an emotional pull to it. And I don't know if that's one of those things where it was supposed to or it wasn't supposed to, but it kind of draws back memories of Paul Walker and how the last movie went. And I still don't want this movie, but it's an interesting poster to do, and it's a little bit different than what we see on the average poster. So I thought it'd be interesting to share it. In the world of Power Rangers, we have had Elizabeth Banks, who has been cast as the villain, Rita Repulsa, and from Entertainment Weekly we have an image of her outfit. Now, this is really different than the outfit that I remember, and as you can see, but I don't mind it. I mean, a lot of green. Not really sure what's going on. You got some rope or whatever wrapped around her neck. You've got these dagger-like nails. A lot of spiking-looking armor going around. You've got these, I don't know if that's tattoos or dirt or something on her arms, shoulders, all over her body. But you got some interesting-looking marks above her eyes too, with the skin. So I don't know, very different. Knew that there would be differences, obviously, with this movie. This movie comes out March 24th of next year. So I don't know who's looking forward to this movie. I don't know if anyone's really interested in this movie. But I don't know. It's kind of a cool look to her. It's a different look. So I'll buy it. Why not? Then for Wolverine 3, take this next one with a grain of salt. But there might be X-23 in the next Wolverine movie. Might be. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be the case or not. Like I said, the only real indication is that there has been a casting announcement, and the type of person that they're looking for would fit her character. And for those of you that don't know, X-23 is a clone of Logan. She has all of his abilities and powers, except the major difference is she has 2 claws on her hands instead of 3, but she has a claw coming out from each foot, which is kind of interesting. And she's got a lot of history with her and a lot of ties into Wolverine, and it would be awesome to kind of see that in a movie. So I really hope this is true, because this is definitely something I would be looking forward to. I mean, more than perhaps other things that have been rumored about the Old Man Logan and stuff like that, which I'm not even sure how they can do that storyline. But that being said, X-23 would be awesome, and it would actually make sense in many ways, because we needed someone to replace Wolverine if they're getting rid of his character, because Hugh Jackman has said this is going to be his last film as Wolverine. So if they were going to replace his character, why not do a slicker, younger female version and appease everybody? I don't know, just my thoughts. Anyway, and last bit of news before I bring up something is, unfortunately, the legendary musician, performer, icon, Prince, has died at the age of 57. He's had such a big impact on the world. He's had hits like "I Want to Be Your Lover," "Why You Want to Treat Me So Bad." He had the Purple Rain album in 1984, and he was involved in. He was in several films, including the rock musical Purple Rain, Under the Cherry Moon, Graffiti Bridge, and he was on New Girl, actually, Fox's sitcom New Girl. So, and of course he was in Batman, Tim Burton's 1989 film Batman. He did a number of original songs to the soundtrack for that. So I just wanted to take a minute to just mention it. And, again, he brought so much to the world of music. He was such an icon, and he was unique, and he didn't mind being unique. And it's really cool to see someone that is comfortable with themselves, to just be who they are, So, I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up real quick. He will be missed. And, yeah. So, anyway, moving on from there, trying to talk about something a little more lighthearted. I've been thinking for a while now that I'm like, well, you know what? Sometimes I get some views on this. Sometimes I don't. Kind of varies from time to time. So how do I repay those who take the time? Because I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, to comment on this, to share your thoughts on this. And then, of course, like I said, this is a shorter one, but I appreciate that. I appreciate people doing that. So I see a movie that's coming out on May 10th of this year. It's one of my favorite movies of the year so far. It's rated R. Has a lot of red to it. And it's got Ryan Reynolds and TJ Miller. That's right, Deadpool. So what I thought I would do, and it's 5:20 now, so you don't have that much time that you gotta wait. If you want this movie, if you want a chance at this movie, all you have to do is click that like button and comment on this video, and say, I need a little Deadpool in my life. That's all you got to do. On this one, I'll have you do something different for the next one. Leading up to the release, I will pick a winner, and get your, information or what have you, and I will send you a copy of Deadpool on Blu-ray. That's what I'm going to do. So remember, you got to click that like button, and you got to comment below, and you got to say, I need a little Deadpool in my life. Okay? That's it. So anyway, anything else y'all would like to discuss, please comment below. Go ahead and share. Subscribe to my channel. Watch my other vids. I do appreciate it. And until next time, peace.